So I think we are live now. Hello students and welcome back to BankExamsToday.com. A lot of you asked me, sir, what was the cutoff for IBPS, RRB, GBO scale 2 in 2019, right? So what was the cutoff of GBO, legal officer, IT officer, CA, treasury officer in 2019? And today we are going to discuss the cutoff and what you should target. I mean, what is the goal of this lecture today? That what you should target, what should be your target score in the in the test series. So that is what we are going to discuss today. So let's start the session. Okay, before starting, let me check if everything is working properly. I guess yes, everything is working properly. Yep, everything is working. Yeah, working properly. So let's start. Exam pattern. This is the exam pattern. For the GBO scale 2, there is reasoning, quant, financial awareness, Hindi and Hindi or English language. There is a choice. Choice होता है हिंदी और इंग्लिश में 40 marks. Computer knowledge 40 marks. Total 200 क्वेश्चन, ठीक है, तो 40 marks each. So 50 marks reasoning, 50 marks for quant, for financial awareness 40 marks, Hindi or English language 40 marks, computer knowledge 20 marks. For specialist officer like legal officer or IT officer, there is an additional section of professional knowledge of 40 question will be there and 40 marks. So total time allotted 2 hours for the GBO and 2 hours and 30 minutes for specialist officer, right? So the cutoff, the exam cutoff, this is the exam cutoff, right? So professional knowledge IT. So this is the sectional cutoff. So sectional cutoff for the professional knowledge IT, out of 40, for general it was 5.5, for CA it was 11.5, for legal officer it was 3.75, right? And this is the cutoff for the SC, ST, OBC and PWD category candidates. Okay. So for treasury officer 1.25, this is the sectional cutoff. Marketing officer 6.75, agriculture 2. For the reasoning, out of 40, the sectional cutoff was 2.5. For financial awareness, it was 5.75. For English, it was 7.25. Hindi, it was 6.75. For computer knowledge, a lot of my students as well, they were not able to crack the exam because of the sectional cutoff in the computer knowledge, which was 15. The paper was very easy, but the sectional cutoff was 15 because बहुत सारे students ने अच्छा score किया. See, generally the CA students होते हैं, they perform really well. That is why का CA का ये जो cutoff है ज़्यादा है, because the cutoffs are high in the CA and it is lowest in the treasury because treasury के students को they are not aware about the syllabus, right? And marketing students are obviously prepared because उसका एक syllabus होता है. CA students are prepared, so you can give it a look. Okay, in which subjects the students are well prepared. According to me, the financial awareness is the most scoring section out of them. The financial management, financial awareness, and in these one, the professional knowledge sections are very, very scoring, right? Obviously, in the quant, reasoning, and English, obviously, if you are a working professional, it is possible that you won't be able to score really good in these section because you have left your studies few years back. So ये थोड़ा सा हो सकता है difficult, but otherwise financial awareness and professional knowledge are the subjects where you can score really really good marks. बहुत अच्छा आप यहाँ पे score कर सकते हैं. And then the final cutoffs for the written exam, 64.13 for the GBO. If you are able to score 64.13 out of 200, then you will be called for the interviews. तो आपको इंटरव्यू के लिए कॉल आ जाएगा. एंड इन द IT 91.75, because students in the IT, they perform really really well in the written exam. A lot of students perform really well. और वैकेंसी कम होती हैं. In the GBO the vacancies are high, a lot of vacancies are there. So IT में कम होती हैं, right? So even in the CA students perform really well, but vacancies, I mean number of candidates are not that much. Candidates इतने नहीं है. Cutoff is like 54, very low cutoff. Even in the law, the cutoff is 65. Treasury 49 students नहीं है. Marketing, a lot of students are there. So see, in the IT, the maximum number of candidates are there in IT. Okay. But the vacancies are not there. In the GBO, a lot of candidates are there, but a lot of vacancies are there. That is why cutoff उतना ऊपर नहीं गया. इन द मार्केटिंग वैकेंसीज उतनी नहीं है, लेकिन कैंडिडेट्स का नंबर भी अच्छा खासा होता है, तो 74. एग्रीकल्चर, अ लॉट ऑफ वैकेंसीज आर देयर, अ लॉट. वैकेंसीज का नंबर बहुत ज़्यादा होता है, लेकिन उतने स्टूडेंट्स नहीं होते. इन द स्केल 383.94, वैकेंसीज आर नॉट दैट मच, स्टूडेंट्स आर नॉट दैट मच, लेकिन वैकेंसीज का नंबर कम होता है. दैट इज़ वाई द कट ऑफ्स आर हाई एज कम्पेयर टू GBU. So the weightage of written exam is 80% and interviews is 20%. So if you score, let's say 65, 66, 67, there is a weak probability of getting the final selection. Final selection का उतना अच्छा probability नहीं है. So if you are able to score, let's say 80, 85, तो एक अच्छा probability बनता है, right? And then you score good marks in the written interviews, then obviously there is a high probability of getting the selection. So this is the final, cutoff. This is the final cutoff, written plus interviews for getting the final selection. You can give it a close look. Give it a close look. So what you can do an analysis. See, 64. Can I assure you that if you are getting an average interview marks out of 20, let's say you scored 12. Can you get the job by scoring 65? So 65 is 80% weightage is there, and 20% weightage, let's say for the 20% weightage you scored just 12. Can you crack? Can you get the job? So let's say you score 70 marks in the exam. In the exam you score 70 marks, and the 80% weightage is there. So out of 100, your score becomes 56. Right? In the interview scored 12. It is out of 20, right? So you got 12. Okay. So give it a close look. Out of 100, what you are actually scoring. Okay. So written exam plus interviews. Written exams plus interviews. That is how you are going to get your, your final scores, right? So one important thing is here. Okay. So this one is out of 200. So let's say you scored 70 in the exam. You scored 70 in the exam. So 80% weightage is there. So you need to divide it by 2. So it is 25 plus 3. It is 28. So 28 plus 12. It is 40. You will be rejected. Are you getting it? Let's assume that you scored 70 in the exam. 70 in the exam. And let's say 15 in the interviews, written exam, interviews. So 70, it is 80% weightage is there. Okay. So 80% weightage is there, and it is out of 200. So the final score becomes out of 100, it becomes out of 80, it becomes 28. Okay. So let's say 70 multiplied by 80 over 200. Okay. That's how you need to do it. That's how, I guess that's how the scores are calculated, 15. So still you won't be able to crack. So for the GBO, according to me, that good score would be 85. In case you are living in Kerala, so if you are from Kerala and or Tamil Nadu and you are looking for a job in your home state, right, then you should target at 85 plus in the written exam and at least 15 plus in the interviews to get a job at your home state, right, at the state where you are from actually. Okay, so that's all for today, students. Rajbhasha Adhikari ke baare mein I don't have much information. You are giving a lot of arithmetic question, ideally not to come, but see, it is my duty. See, in the a student is asking me, right, that in the quantitative aptitude 40 questions are there, right? 20 would be from data interpretation and 20 would be from like arithmetic topics. So it is my duty to do a lot of arithmetics, right? मेरे को syllabus complete करना है, ठीक है? So let's move forward. So that's all for today, students. IBPS RRB GBO course I have already started. take the test series. 10 full length test series are available for the GBO and scale 3. So take a test series and target 85. 85 is the golden score, I would say, that you should target, and take care of the sectional cutoff. Last year the sectional cutoff of computer was 15, so take care of that as well. तो उसका भी ध्यान रखें. In the course you'll be getting video classes, notes, latest analysis of financial awareness, sectional test, downloadable notes are there. 39 final selections we got in GBA 2019. Link to the courses are available in the description. So you can WhatsApp me. IBPS, RRB, Scale 2, Scale 3, all these students have cracked the exam. And All India topper was from my batch. She actually did share the tips on our channel. You can search it on my YouTube channel. So we have the courses for GBO. I have the course for the GBO, and then for the scale 3, and then for the legal officer, and then for the marketing officer. So for these specialist officers and the GBO, we have the courses. Links are available on BankExamsToday.com, or you can install BankExamsToday mobile application. This is my WhatsApp number. You can WhatsApp me anytime. So that's all for today, students. Thank you and have a very nice day. Bye-bye. It's time to say bye-bye. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thank you and have a very nice day.